Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends. Starring the Jet Jerry O'Lace, Rocket J. Squirrel, and his pal, Bullwinkle the Moose.
Hi, glad to see you again.
Likewise.
We got some great things on the show today.
Like what? Like what?
Well, you ought to know, Bullwinkle. You're in some of them.
Well, let's get started.
In our last episode, Bullwinkle had been moose-napped by a band of hateful hatfuls. Rocky tried to follow him, but ran into a little trouble with a tree. Now Bullwinkle is being carried into a sinister hut deep in the woods where a rather unpleasant reception committee awaits him.
Okay, fearless leader, there is Moose. How do we get him to lead us to Curver Derby?
Very simple, bad enough. We simply brainwash him.
Sure enough, the hapless moose was taken into a small room and left there with 3 expert brainwashers. Hours went by, and finally the door swung open.
Moose is brainwashed, yes?
Moose is brainwashed, no.
Why is this?
Not enough brain to wash.
I sure feel clean-headed, though.
Bad enough, we must get Moose under our control.
Easy, boss man. Looky here.
What's that?
Beautiful dreamer hypnotism kit.
How does it work?
First, I use little Daisy Buzzer to get his attention. Then I use whirling disc to focus his eyes. Then he's put on special Google glasses. Look deep into his eyes and say, sleep, you are going to sleep. Pretty good, huh, boss? Boss, fearless leader. Hey, wake up!
What were you saying?
Ain't my hypnotism
It will never work.
Oh, boy. Let me give it a try, fearless leader. What have we got to lose?
Billions of dollars and world domination.
I mean, aside from that.
Oh, very well. Go ahead.
And Boris slipped into the room with Bullwinkle.
Hey, it's Mr. Devil Dan.
Oop. You kidding, Moose? I be felonious Floy, I be.
I would have swore you had a beard just a second ago.
No, I was just looking on you upside down like this.
Oh.
Now, attention. Watch the... Hey, Moose, watch the disc.
But it was too late. Bullwinkle was already in a deep trance.
You couldn't do this to me. I paid $2.98 for this thing. You got to watch the whirling disc like this. You got to look at the glasses when I say sleep. Sleep. You're going to...
And so an hour later, when an impatient, fearless leader opened the door of the room, he saw 2 figures sitting in a trance.
Thousand Donut, bad enough. Wake up.
Please, Mama, not in the head. Oh, it's you, fearless leader.
Get to work on that Moose.
Right away, bossman. You are going to look for a derby.
Yeah, derby.
Meanwhile, back in the woods, Rocky had finally succeeded in getting the trap off his foot.
There! Now I'm free to follow Bullwinkle. But how?
The sharp-eyed squirrel noticed that the bark had been knocked off several trees.
Aha! That's where Bullwinkle's antlers must have scraped against them.
And with an eye like an eagle, the plucky squirrel went from tree to tree until he reached the end of the trail.
Whoop!
Looking for somebody, stranger?
Was that you making these marks on the trees?
I cannot tell a lie. I did it with my little hatchet.
Say, what's your name?
Washington?
I'll bet your first name is George.
No, Martha.
Well, my mistake. I was looking for a moose.
Oh, him? He's in there.
Fearlessly, he zoomed through the window of the sinister cottage only to find it empty.
Where can he be?
Where indeed? For at that moment, Bullwinkle was walking in a trance just ahead of Boris and Fearless Leader.
Derby. I must find a derby.
It's working, fearless leader.
And there's the derby now.
Now?
Already?
So soon? Has Bullwinkle really ended his quest? We'll find out next time in Under Bullwinkle's Bowler or The Wide Open Spaces.